So, I've heard you ask a lot of people that come up here, what do you want? And that's something that I'm dealing with, you know, what do I want? And it's something that I stop and ask myself in a lot of situations. And
because what do you want more than anything else? Because everybody has lots of wants.
Right.
What's the real want? If you had one, that's the one I'm interested in.
Okay.
Right? Not that you don't have a bunch of others.
Right.
I want the one want.
Right. That's to be the fullest expression of God, the presence that I can possibly be.
Why?
Because I don't know. Because I feel like...
What if the fullest expression of God you could possibly be was bagging groceries at the grocery store and without any notice whatsoever, without achieving anything of note in life ever again, disappearing into the vast morass of humanity? But that was exactly what God wanted you to be.
I'm not that far from that, actually. Which is why I'm asking the question.
Which is why I asked the question.
Yeah.
See, I'm back to the same place. Do you want the truth or do you want to be special?
Yeah.
Right? And believe me, I don't have anything wrong with anybody that wants to be special. I don't care if somebody wants to be special. It's totally okay. It just has nothing to do with the truth. And a lot of times we get the two hooked up and we don't even know that we have the two hooked up. Right?
Right.
Because the deepest yearning for truth has no, it's not asking for anything. Nothing in return. What if my greatest expression of being was being no expression whatsoever? What if God wanted me to be a motionless mute? Am I on for the ride? And then we contact, not that you're going to be necessarily, but you contact that point that goes, oh, there's my negotiation.
Yeah.
But there it is. I say I want one thing, but I'm not. What do I really want? The truth, or do I want my version of the truth? Mm-hmm. Right? Because our version is always, rather somewhat glamorous.
So how do we know? I mean, how do we know? And my understanding is, how do we know when we're on the path, or when we have opened to truth, or
Oh, everybody's on the path at some point, in their own way.
But isn't it through like a feeling of joy or of peace, or...
If we know we're on the path? No. Frequently the path's going to make you feel like crap.
Well, yeah.
It's going to make you feel like you took a wrong turn, that everything's gone wrong, your whole spiritual life is being flushed in the toilet. It's not what you thought it was going to be, and you want to run out of the room as fast as you can. That's a good indication.
Well, then
you're on the road to truth.
I'm good then. I mean,
right?
I'm on the path.
Yeah.
No. Some ways. I mean, I understand that. I mean, that's
because that's what you bump
into.
The truth is it's a process of dissolution. It's dissolving. It's what we get rid of. It's what we see through. It's not what we acquire, not what we attain, not what gets added to us. It's seeing who we are. And it's having no idea about what that's going to be, no negotiation. Otherwise we can't look. Otherwise we can't see what we are. We literally can't, as long as we have an inner expectation. You see? So here you are. You're here, right? Yeah. Again, life wouldn't be wasting its time to bring us together, right? If there wasn't a sincerity inside of what you're saying. Right. I do not think life. I think life is much more intelligent to that.
Right.
So when anybody comes up here, including yourself, I assume, because I listen to life more than I listen to people, life has put you right here with me, right?
I totally trust that.
It's put you with a no bullshit spiritual teacher.
Right.
Right?
Exactly.
I'm not talking about bliss and joy, and I don't have long flowing hair, and I'm not wearing robes,
Thank God.
and I'm not selling you on anything.
Right.
Right? And so life has brought us here together because somewhere inside we're interested in the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Right.
So we don't have to sit around for too long and wonder if we're interested in the same thing. If we're really interested in truth.
Right.
I'm just here just to blow away some of the debris,
Sure.
right? Yes, it's beautiful to be an expression of truth, but of course you already are an expression of truth, as you are. You already are. You couldn't be otherwise an expression of truth. Nobody could be other than an expression of truth. You can't not be.
I get that.
You see?
I guess the whole want thing. I mean, there's all these teachings of setting your intentions and then letting them go, and there's the whole Abraham series where it's
Right.
like what you want, and where do those wants come from? I mean, if they're not something innate within us,
Can we launch all the teachings?
sure.
Including yours truly, who's sitting in front of you.
Okay.
Can you just cast me off, cut my head off, as we say in Zen,
Okay.
right? Slay all the authorities for a moment. I'm not saying they're of no use, but I'm saying for this moment they're of no use.
Okay.
Can you just slay all the authorities completely, just for a moment? So it doesn't matter what anybody says. It doesn't matter what I say. Because you're not on this earth to live Abraham's truth or Aj's truth or Buddha's truth or Ramana's truth. You see, when we get down to what's really important within ourselves, we realize, that's not what I'm here for. And only when you can stand in the nakedness of your own being, where there's nothing you're supposed to want, nothing you're not supposed to want, can you feel what's authentically there for you. No shoulds, no shouldn'ts, no nothing. Just you alone in all the universe. Do you see what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You start to feel like a bare branch without all the leaves. Do you see how all these dilemmas are created in thought? Philosophy, comparison.
Mm-hmm.
And see, the whole time, the clear space of awakeness is just here. Recognizing that the sound of the bird outside is much more significant than the thoughts in our head.
I suppose from that space, you don't really know what's going to come out of that, really.
You never know. No, see, the truth is a perfect thief. It steals from us. It steals everything we think we know. It comes like a thief in the night, as it says in the good book. And we think, isn't that romantic? God will come like a thief in the night. Yeah, but God's going to take everything. And there it is, silent, still, pure awareness. The source and substance of everything. The rest, all the other thoughts, bags of rocks.
My thoughts are going into, trying to imagine.
There's no need to imagine because this is it.
Yeah.
Whatever we imagine, that's what it's not.
Mm-hmm.
This is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
This is it. And you just die into this emptiness, into your nature.
going to happen.
That's what's going to happen. That's probably why you're here. You know, even in the good book, when Jesus said, put the kingdom of heaven first,
Right.
and all else will be added unto you. And where does the mind go? It doesn't go to the first, it goes to the all else will be added unto you. Right? It's like we want to stick our toe in heaven for a minute, and we go, okay, where's the all else? And nothing comes. And so we just kind of sink into the emptiness into our waist, and we go, okay, where's the all else? All there is a bird chirping outside. I haven't transformed. Where's my halo? Where's the all else? It hasn't happened yet. You see? Not this obviously, but I'm making it obvious so we see what's on the inside. But when we really let ourselves just sink into that simple, simple, simple stillness, that simple presence of being, to be nothing. The ending of the sort of the childish spiritual romance. Because the fullness of emptiness cannot display itself until we've really let our spiritual immaturity be crushed by the silence and emptiness. Or as we say in Zen, there's a beautiful poem that ends with, on a withered branch, a flower blooms. In fact, that's the whole poem. A withered branch, a winter branch. There's nothing left. The spring flowers are gone, the leaves are gone, the wind has torn all the leaves off, and it's just a simple branch. No adornments, nothing. And from nothing, there's something beautiful, but you can't reach for the beautiful. Because then we're not putting the kingdom first. We're putting the beautiful first. We can't be everything until we've really been nothing.
Trusting that nothingness is really all there is, that's everything.
Yeah. Just relaxing into it. That's the trust. Just relaxing. Not pushing the tide. Trying to get to the next thing.
Mm-hmm.
Letting it take you. Yeah, I have a beautiful, one of the women that I've asked to teach quite a long time ago, people come to see her and they expect something. And what she'll often do is she'll invite them into her house, she'll take them into the backyard and she'll just go, oh sweetheart, look at the plants. Oh, look at the rocks in my backyard, sweetheart, have you noticed it? Look at them, put your feet on them. Walk across the backyard. It's delicious. And of course they're sitting there going, well, when is the profound stuff going to start? When's she going to tell me something profound? Right? Just a direct contact with what is. Thanks.
Thank you.
Good to see you again. Okay, a short break.